Elon Musk just bought an island. But this isn't about vacation homes or beach parties. He's building something governments around the world are terrified of. A place where laws don't apply. Where borders mean nothing. And where the richest people on Earth are already lining up to get in. Sources suggest this could reshape how power works on our planet. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why world leaders are quietly panicking, what's actually being built there right now, and how this connects to your future whether you like it or not. Let me show you exactly how this happened. The island is real. It's called the Global Free Zone. And it's not just Musk's personal playground. According to reports, this project started quietly in late 2024. The location? A private island in international waters near the Bahamas. But here's the twist. This isn't technically owned by any country. It operates in a legal gray zone that most people don't even know exists. Musk reportedly partnered with tech billionaires and crypto founders. Their goal? Create the world's first privately run territory where traditional government rules don't reach. No income tax. No corporate regulations. No visa requirements for certain people. Think of it as a physical version of the internet. A space where innovation moves faster than any law can touch it. And it's already functional. Construction crews have been working around the clock. Satellite images show massive data centers, helipads, and luxury facilities. The first residents arrived 3 months ago. Now here's where things get really interesting. The island runs on its own currency. Not dollars. Not euros. A cryptocurrency called Xcoin that only works there. Every transaction is tracked on blockchain. Every service is paid in Xcoin. You can't even buy a coffee with regular money. But here's why that matters to you. This currency is already trading on major exchanges. People in London, New York, and Dubai are buying it right now. Why? Because early investors believe this island will become the Singapore of the future. A place where the ultra-wealthy park their money beyond government reach. The numbers are staggering. Reportedly, over $2 billion have already flowed into Xcoin in just 4 months. That's more than some countries make in a year. And the island itself? Construction costs are estimated at $5 billion. For context, that's enough to build 15 luxury hotels or fund a small nation's budget. The kicker? You need Xcoin to even apply for residency. It's not just money. It's a membership card to a new world order. But if you think that's crazy, wait until you hear this. The island has its own legal system. No judges appointed by voters. No juries. Instead, disputes are settled by AI algorithms and private arbitrators. According to sources close to the project, the system is based on smart contracts. If you break an agreement, the consequences trigger automatically. No trials. No appeals. Just code. This changes everything. In regular countries, justice takes months or years. Here, it takes minutes. Someone cheats on a business deal? Their assets freeze instantly. Someone violates community rules? They're removed from the island within hours. It's efficient. It's cold. And it's already running. But there's a darker edge. Who controls the code? Who decides what's fair? The answer reportedly lies with a small council of founding members. Musk is one. But the others remain unnamed. These people essentially act as kings without crowns. They can update the rules. Change the algorithms. And no one else gets a vote. Now contrast this with how your country works. You elect leaders. You have courts. You have rights written in constitutions. On this island, you have terms of service. Just like clicking I agree on a website. Except this website controls your entire life while you're there. And here's what insiders whisper about. The island isn't meant to stay small. This is a test run for something much bigger. This brings us to the most shocking discovery of all. Musk's real goal isn't one island. Sources suggest he's planning a network of 20 islands by 2030. Each one in international waters. Each one outside government control. Together, they'd form the world's first distributed nation. A country with no homeland. A digital empire with physical outposts across the globe. Think about what that means. Right now, nations control land. They have armies, borders, and taxes because people live in one place. But what if the richest 1% don't need to live anywhere? What if they hop between these islands, working remotely, paying zero taxes, and answering to no government? This isn't science fiction anymore. The technology exists. Starlink provides internet anywhere. Electric planes can hop between islands. Cryptocurrency lets money flow without banks. All the pieces are in place. And Musk isn't the only one watching. Reports indicate that other billionaires are buying islands too. They're not copying him. They're joining him. The timing matters. Global tensions are rising. Taxes are increasing. Governments are cracking down on billionaires. So the ultra-wealthy are building escape hatches. Legal exits. Places where their wealth stays protected no matter what happens on mainland Earth. And the craziest part? They're not hiding it anymore. Job listings for the island appeared online last month. Engineers. Security experts. Teachers for private schools. They're recruiting normal people to staff this new world. So what does all this mean for us today? For most people, this feels distant. Some billionaire fantasy that doesn't touch real life. But you're already feeling the effects. When the ultra-wealthy move their money offshore, your country loses tax revenue. That means fewer hospitals. Worse roads. Higher taxes for everyone else. This island represents the ultimate version of that problem. Imagine if every billionaire moved to these zones. Governments would lose power overnight. They couldn't tax the rich. They couldn't regulate their companies. The people with the most resources would operate completely outside the system that everyone else follows. But there's another angle. Some people see this as freedom. A chance to escape corrupt governments. To live somewhere rules make sense and innovation isn't strangled by bureaucracy. Supporters argue that governments have too much power anyway. Why shouldn't people have alternatives? The truth sits somewhere in the middle. These islands could push governments to improve. Competition might force countries to treat citizens better, lower taxes, and reduce corruption. Or it could trigger a race to the bottom. Nations desperately cutting regulations to keep their wealthy residents, sacrificing worker protections and environmental laws. For young people especially, this matters. You're entering a world where geography means less. Where you can work from anywhere. Where citizenship might become optional for those who can afford it. The question isn't whether this future arrives. It's whether you'll have access to it or be left behind. Before we wrap up, there's one final thing you need to know. 3 countries have already filed complaints with international maritime organizations. They're arguing the island violates territorial agreements. That it's essentially piracy in modern form. But here's the twist. Those complaints are going nowhere. Why? Because international waters are barely regulated. The laws were written for ships, not permanent settlements. There's no clear rule stopping someone from building a city on a platform in the ocean. It's a loophole big enough to fit an entire civilization. And Musk knows it. According to legal experts, he's spent millions on lawyers finding every gap in maritime law. He's not breaking rules. He's operating where rules don't exist yet. This is the opening move in a chess game between nations and billionaires. The prize? The future of how humans organize society. We're watching the birth of something that has no historical precedent. A parallel world being built in real time while governments scramble to figure out if they can even stop it. If this opened your eyes, you need to see what happens next. Let's recap what you just learned. Elon Musk is building an island that operates outside government control. It runs on cryptocurrency, AI justice, and private laws. This isn't stopping at one island. Plans exist for 20 more, creating the world's first distributed nation for the ultra-wealthy. And governments have no clear way to stop it because international waters remain largely unregulated. If this story shocked you, hit that subscribe button. This is just the beginning. I'm tracking every development on this island and dozens of similar projects worldwide. Next week, I'm breaking down the other billionaires joining this movement and what they're building. Drop a comment right now. Would you live on an island like this if you could afford it? Or is this a dangerous future we should fight against? Your perspective matters. Let's talk about where humanity is actually heading. I'll see you in the next one.